This humble dish of fry aloo or fried aloo is what I refer to as the tastier cousin of home fries. You just need a few ingredients, and as always, it's the techniques that matter most. I'm here to share my techniques for making appetizing fry aloo. Yes, it have the little crispy bun-bun in it too. Of course, you need some potatoes or aloo. I have 2 pounds of russet potatoes here. Yukon Gold also works well for fry aloo. I have some aromatics here, of course. Minced garlic, pimentos, hot pepper, onion, and bandhania or shadow beni. Totally optional, but I love the pop of color and flavor it gives to my fry aloo. Wash the potatoes really well, and if you want to use the skin, scrub it before slicing it. I usually leave the skin on mine for extra flavor and added nutrients, but I know the majority of people prefer the skin off, so I'll leave only one with the skin on to show you. Peel and place in a bowl of water. Kevin got me a new aloo peeler, so no more wasting half the aloo. Now slice using a sharp knife or a mandolin, whatever you prefer. I do mine in circles like this, but you can cut it smaller and then slice clear and soak in some cold water for 30 minutes. This reduces some of the excess starch, so we'll get nice crispy, or should I say crispy, fry aloo. For the best results, I use a cast iron skillet. Add 2 tablespoons of oil, and I know most recipes will tell you have to use a lot of oil to make fry aloo, but if you use a well-seasoned cast iron skillet, you won't need to use a lot of oil. I'm using avocado oil here, but you can use whatever you prefer. Add the onions first and let that saute on medium heat and flavor up the oil. After about 2 minutes and the onions are softened, add 3/4 of the garlic, pimentos, and hot pepper, and about half of the bandhania. Reserve the rest for the end. Saute for about 1.5 minutes and add a tablespoon of oil right before you add the sliced aloo. So it's 3 tablespoons of oil in total. Wash the aloo properly after it's soaked and then dry it with some paper towels before adding it to the skillet. A bigger skillet might be better here, but I'll make do with this one. Mix to coat the aloo with the aromatics and cover for 5 to 8 minutes. 8 minutes into cooking, lift the lid, let the condensed water drip back into the pan to sort of deglaze the stuck bits, and then turn and cover again. Don't mix too often if you want it crispy. If you want it soft, kind of like mashed potatoes, then you can mix it as much as you want. As you can see, it's starting to brown and there's some fond at the bottom of the pan. If it's burning and not browning, you might need to either lower the heat or add more oil. Third time's the charm. It's been about 25 minutes and it looks just about ready. Gently lift the aloo with a spatula and scrape up the bun-bun or the fond at the bottom. That's where all the flavor is. I like to add salt now. Adding salt early actually messes with the Maillard reaction or the browning of the aloo, so it's better to add the salt last. And it's as simple as that. The humble fry aloo. My mom always serves it with some Trini fried eggs, zabuka choka, fried plantain, and some kuchula. Oh, and of course, the starter roti to scoop it all up. Carbs on carbs. I tried my mom's healthy-ish starter roti recipe here with oats and some wheat germ, and I made some fried plantain and some fried aloo with okra for my little man. When I got fry aloo and roti to take to school, I was happy like pappy. Mom stuffed it inside the roti like this, and she wrapped it in some paper towel and then in foil. Do you prefer to dip or eat it like a sandwich? As you can see, my 1-year-old approves. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make fry aloo today and seeing my techniques. Tell me how you make yours. I'd love to try it your way too. Thank you so much for the continued love and support. Until next time. Bye!